Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Thank you. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing an article that I recently wrote and published on Second Chance to Live. To read the article, I'll put my glasses back on and bring up the article. As you listen to the article being read and questions come to mind, please send those questions to me. All questions are good questions. In the event that you'd like to leave a comment, I would also love to hear from you. Here's the article: Self-Pity, Perfectionism, and When Will I Find My Destiny? Hello and welcome back to Second Chance to Live. Yesterday I was at a support group meeting and the topic of self-pity and perfectionism was brought up for discussion. When the time came for me to share, I shared what I discovered through my experience. When I am experiencing self-pity, I forget that I have choices. Consequently, when I remember that I have choices, I find myself being empowered when things do not go as I expect. Consequently, when things do not go the way that I would like or would expect, I do not have to be stuck by those expectations. For many years of my life, I found myself stuck by trying to justify my existence by being perfect. I strove for a variety of reasons. What I have learned through my experience is that learning is a process. Perfectionism is a nemesis to learning, as perfectionism dictates that I should have already mastered everything the first time, which is just very unrealistic. Such awareness has empowered me to realize that learning is a process and that takes place over a period of time without constraint. For many years, I found myself attempting to defend, answer, and explain myself to justify my existence. Through my awareness, I began to realize that I could stop defending my right to exist. In the process, I discovered that I could begin to celebrate my existence through learning and being. In my learning and being, I discovered how I could find my destiny. In September 2008, I wrote and published an article on Second Chance to Live. This particular article was among the widely read articles at the time and for several years. The article's title, When Will I Find My Destiny? I feel led to repost the article at this time, and here's the article. When will I find my destiny? Hello and welcome back to Second Chance to Live. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to visit with me. You are always welcome around my table. I have been thinking about the matter of finding one's destiny. Through considering the quest, I arrived at some definite conclusions. A person's identity is in the now. A person's identity is something that evolves with experience. Consequently, a person's destiny is not to be found but experienced. During many years of my life, I've focused on the whens of life. When I get the degree, when I get the job, or when I get the relationship. Consequently, I spent huge amounts of time and energy in my attempt to secure the whens of life. You see, I bought into the notion that these whens were going to complete me and in the process secure my destiny. In essence, I attached my being to the outcomes and became a human doing in the process. In my obsession to secure my destiny, I lost sight of my journey and my being. I like quotes. Here's a particular quote. Everyone is trying to accomplish something big, not realizing that life is made up of little things, and that's by Frank A. Clark. Living essentially became a means to an end rather than something to be cherished and valued. The whens of life consequently became more important than life itself. Living became a chore as I sought to prove my worth and value through the obtaining of these whens. For many years, I was unaware of how my invisible disability or my traumatic brain injury impacted my life. Consequently, I found myself frustrated again and again because I repeatedly fell short of obtaining the wins that I had for my life. And another quote that I like by Robert Louis Stevenson is, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant." Over time, I became aware of how the wins that I had for my life distracted me from the nows of my life. The wins of my life were a distraction because they were like the proverbial golden carrot that remained just out of reach. In my awareness, the obvious became apparent. My nows are always present. Because my nows are always present, I am given the opportunity to learn from my present. As I learn from my nows, I am provided with the knowledge to experience my destiny in the present moment. Consequently, I no longer need to pursue my destiny. Instead, as I stay in my present, I am able to participate in my destiny because I choose to create in the now. Through creating in the present, I am able to take advantage of the circumstances that my nows offer to me. Because my circumstances are not meant to keep me down, but they are meant to build me up. Through staying in the now, I am freed from the belief that I need to find my destiny. Therefore, I'm free to be in my destiny without needing to prove my worth or value in the when. This is the end of this particular article. I want to thank you for taking your time to watch this presentation and listen to this article being read. I want to encourage you, as I need to encourage myself, please do not give up on yourself, a loving God, or yourself. More will be revealed to us in time. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time. I'll say so long for now. Have a great day, and God bless both you and your family. Thank you for your time. So long now.